Hi everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Y'all, today I'm going to show you how to take one piece of 12 by 12 and make this whole little set. Stay tuned. Welcome to my channel. I am so glad that you decided to stop by, and welcome to all of my new friends and to all of my new subscribers. Welcome back to all of my longtime friends and longtime subscribers. Thank you all so much for being here today. I really do appreciate it. And thank you to Sonia Creel for suggesting something like this. Sonia, I'm not sure if this is what you had in mind, but I think you're going to like it because it's only going to require one sheet of 12 by 12. And from that one sheet of 12 by 12, you're going to be able to make a gift bag, a gift tag or card, and a box. And the box will fit in the bag. So if you have a little something that you want to give to someone last minute and you don't have packaging for it, y'all, this is perfect because it doesn't take long to make and you only need one sheet of 12 by 12. And I know that most of you watching me right now have at least one sheet of 12 by 12. So I'm going to switch to my overhead camera to give you a closer look at all of this. But y'all know what time it is. It's time to make it. All right, y'all. So here's a closer look at what we're going to be able to make from one 12 by 12 piece of decorative cardstock. That's all you need. So go ahead, grab that little something that you wanted to give as a gift because you have this nice little pizza pie type box to put it in, as well as a tag or a card in which you can write. And then you have a bag to hold everything. Y'all, it's the sweetest little set. Doesn't take long. Let's do it. So here's the piece of 12 by 12 that I'll be working with today. I'll be using some glue, my hot glue gun, as well as a little bit of tape from this tape runner. So here's how we cut our paper. The first thing that you want to do is you want to cut a piece at 7 by 12. This will be for the bag. Then we want to take this piece and we're going to trim it at 9 by 5. This will be for the box. This piece is for the card or tag. So we're going to go ahead and make the bag first. So to make the bag, I am going to go ahead and just cut off a 1-inch strip. This will be for the handle, and this part now is left over for the bag. I'm going to take this handle, and on the 1-inch side, we're going to go ahead and score at 1/2 inch. Then I'll take this handle piece, and on the 12-inch side, we cut it in half. And that'll give us 2 pieces of 1 by 6. So then I'm just going to take my glue, put my glue on the inside. Then I'll take my big old spatula, and we're just going to use the big old spatula to spread the glue as well as help the handle to curl like that. We'll do the same thing with this one. This is a great little idea for somebody who might drop by unexpectedly. You can run into the other room and make this very quickly. My mother always used to have extra little gifts on hand because we were always bringing people over at the last minute, and she wanted them to feel like they were a part of the family, so she would always have these extra gifts, and that is what something like this is good for. So if you have those extra gifts and you have some unexpecteds come by, why not just put a little something in the bag and hand it off to them? All right, so let's score for the bag. On the 6-inch side, we're going to score at 1 1/4. Rotate it to the opposite 6 and score at 1 1/4. Turn it to the 12-inch side and we're going to score at 1 and at 5 3/8. Rotate it to the opposite 12-inch side and score at 1 and then at 5 3/8. Then we're going to fold and burnish all of our scores. So then on one end, we're going to cut in and remove this piece. cut in, and remove that piece. Then I'm going to take my tape runner, add some tape, and fold that in. Then on this end, we're just going to make angle cuts on the corner pieces, like this, where the score mark is. And now we'll take our glue or tape, place it there, and fold that in. That just gives us a nice finish to the top of our bag. So now we're going to have this piece here. We want to free this center tab. So we're basically just going to go to the score mark and drag down. Then I can angle, and I am going to reduce it. Same thing over here. Go to the score mark, drag down, angle, and reduce. So now we're ready to put it together. So what we'll be doing is I'm just going to place a little bit of tape on these inside tabs here, and then I'll use glue for the rest of the box. So we're basically going to bring this piece up and this piece over. So I'm going to take my glue, and we're going to place our glue right there. Do the same thing over here. Place that glue right there. Let's take this piece and match it. Take this piece, match it as well. And then we're going to take this piece and fold it over. This piece and fold it over. Then I'll take my bone folder. I'm going to go in and make sure I have a nice stick on everything. And there is my bag. So now I'm going to take my handles and I'm just going to put them on the outside of the bag like this. So let's just add some glue there. Place that right there. And then I'll take this piece and we'll loop it around and place it right there. So simple, y'all, and so cute. So let's place that right there, like that. And then we do the same thing here on the back side. I'm going to take my glue, place a little drop of glue right there, put it down. So what we do when we put it down like this, we just loop that around like that. So let me go ahead and add my glue. And I'm just going to take this and loop it around and place it right there. So there is our sweet little bag. So let's go ahead and make our box. So on the 5 by 9 inch piece, on the 5-inch side, we score at 1. Rotate it to the opposite 5-inch side and score at 1. Turn it to the 9-inch side, score at 1. Score at 4, score at 5, and score at 8. And while I have the scoreboard out, I'm going to go ahead and score for the little card / tag on the 5-inch side, score at 2.5. Now we're going to take the box and we are going to fold and burnish all of our scores. All right, so to make our cuts, we're going to cut this way, cutting towards you, and then angle. Cut towards you and angle. Then we're going to go to the opposite end and do the same thing. So cut towards you and angle. Cut towards you and angle. So now we need to cut out these tabs, and this time we're going to turn it long way, cut straight down, and I'm going to angle in just a little bit. And I will reduce this just a little bit. And we'll do the same thing over here. And so now we are ready to put our box together. We are simply going to take our glue. You can use tape if you want because it is a lightweight box, but I am just going to go ahead and use my glue. So we'll bring this up to make sure that it matches. Go in and get that nice and stuck. Then we'll do the same thing over here. Now let's make sure that we get it nice and stuck. And there's our box. And then one thing that I forgot to show you guys is I like to go in and just notch out one side. And you can see how that notch is. This one is straight, but this one is angled in just a little bit. So I forgot to show you that, but I'll go ahead and show you how I do it on this side as well. So I normally would do it when I have the box flat because that makes it easier. But I simply went in and notched it. I normally only do it on one side, but I'm doing it on both sides so that I can show you what I'm doing. So now we can take this and we're just going to fold over like this. And so now we have our box. And now I'm going to fold the card. I'm going to take a piece of 2 3/4 by 2 1/4 white paper so that you'll have some place to write. And we're going to place that right in there. And so now we have the bag, the box, and the card. I am just going to add a couple of decorative pieces to this just to cuten it up just a little bit. So we're going to take this that says Joyful Holiday, place it right there. Then I have another Joyful Holiday that I'm going to place on the box like this. And then I have this beautiful snowflake that I'm going to place on the top of my card like that. And so y'all, there we have it. We took one piece of 12 by 12 and we turned it into some very useful packaging for some of those smalls that you might have and you need a little package for. I'm going to bring the first one back in so that y'all can see just how gorgeous these little sets are, made from one sheet of 12 by 12. So if you need some packaging in a hurry, here you go. So Sonia, thank you so much again. And you guys, I hope that you've enjoyed this fun, quick, and easy way to use one piece of 12 by 12. If you have, please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, I'd love to have you join this amazing online crafting family. You guys, as always, please be safe, be kind, be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.